it's been so long since I've written for myself that it can feel a bit self-indulgent when I write.
Am I taking up space? Are my words arranged correctly? 'Cause I can't read your face.
But I think we go through phases, maybe as artists, and this is the phase I'm in right now, is just speaking on my experiences, and you know, hopefully people relate and they feel like they're not alone. And I find that the best songs are vulnerable and honest to a point of being uncomfortable or ugly.
I'm a coward, I'm a loser, I'll do anything to prove I am.
And that's what I've just been trying to do recently, is just be as honest as possible, which can be scary, but what have I got to lose? I'm not a people pleaser anymore.
You are. You'll never be.
Fuck you.
You'll be forever.
It's a tuning that I've had since I was 15. I wrote a song, it wasn't very good and pretentious and stuff, but I love that how you can now, I've rewritten the song with the same chords and the same tuning, and it's turned into this. And then I got to the chorus and I wanted it to be uncomfortable and not people pleasing and a bit ugly, so I was searching for like uncomfortable notes.
People pleaser, people pleaser.
And then after that, should I show you the chords?
Sure. Stay.
So this is the tuning. It's probably not that bizarre, but I'm not great with theory or anything. So this is the verse. Which is quite nice, I think. And then the chorus goes here. Something like that, which is a bit like ugly and uncomfortable.
Can you sing us a little part of the verse?
Yeah.
Fall at your feet, oh please abuse me, baby. Take what you need, but darling, I don't need saving.
So yeah, I had that. I wrote the song, and then I'm not a producer by any means, but I pulled up Arcade and I found this, I think it's called like Nightmares or something, pack. And I just started experimenting with how dark we can get. And I think some of those sounds made it on to the final version. I then went to the studio with Fabio Capelli, my collaborator on everything. He produces the music.
Snare, so
He's filming this right now, and fellow people pleaser. So it's nice actually, because I could feel that he could relate to the song. We agreed that we wanted to keep it relatively stripped back, especially in the verses. So I sang a take just as a sort of rough vocal so that we could build around it. And this is the only time this has happened to me, and it probably won't happen again, but it is the demo vocal that we used. I remember singing it, being really in the zone, and then he gave me a hug at the end, and I was like, oh, he felt that. It was nice. It's a special moment. And I think they're mixed out now, but to the point where the window is open, and you can hear the birds in the background while I'm singing it. So it's not a perfect vocal take, it's a little bit pitchy, potentially, But that's also the point. I didn't want to people please and have a perfect take. I wanted to just be raw and authentic. So that's the vocal take. There's some beautiful strings that we arranged. Is it a quartet?
Eventually.
So we have Carlos on the cello, Carlos Vesperinas. Also, that really complements the yearning and the beautiful and heart-wrenching verses. And then it really adds to the dark sort of horror of the choruses. So the strings are a really important part, I think. Martino Pellegrini on viola. Ramses on the violin. And we have drums, live drums at the end, which are really beautiful and important. And we recorded in Italy, actually, at Ritmo Blu Studio. It's the Italian R there. And it was Marco on the drums. And those drums, again, just complement that end section so nicely, I think. It's really giving me Jeff Buckley vibes, who I love so much. Just takes us to that ethereal, heavenly place to end on after the struggle and the ups and the downs. Yeah, just finishes it off very nicely.
The song, at least this is how I see it. It's not
It's open to
necessarily-
interpretation.
Yeah, no,
obviously.
it's not necessarily about how wrong it can be to be a people pleaser, but about acceptance. Because we all, we cannot change our past. Like, we are who we are because of series of stuff. So I think it's very important in order to become a better version of ourselves.
To accept yourself.
To
Definitely.
stand
And
acceptance.
why are you like that? I think it is good if you can unconsciously to change for the better for yourself and for other people. In 2020 was the first time that I'd lived with people, and that was a new experience because there's different things going on in the house, and I find it hard to say no to people or set boundaries without giving a plethora of excuses, because I feel like I have to justify why I'm saying no, or they might be mad, but I caught myself out. I was writing this text to this one person, and I was like, stop, chill out, just say, no, I can't do this, or no, thank you. And it's okay. Let them deal with that. Let them not like you or whatever. Especially, it's funny, when it comes to art, I'm a little bit different because not everyone's going to like your stuff. But I don't really care as much. It's more on a personal life level, I think I struggle with it. Personally.
Yeah.
Which is why I was comfy going to the uncomfortable chorus. So we shot a music video yesterday. The concept was uncomfortable things are happening to me, but I'm just unaffected and smiling or just unbothered.
On the exterior.
Yeah, externally, whereas I am bothered inside, and I was. So I had hands touching all over my face and my mouth. I had two people screaming at me, and I'm just blocking it out. Liquid thrown over me. So my eyes. I chose to wear contact lenses for the dark chorus part because I love how they look.
Can you move your eyes fast?
But even that was a little bit traumatic because I don't wear glasses or contacts, and the white ones I wore, completely blind, couldn't see a thing. So it was a nuts experience. And I mean, I'm lucky I could take them out at the end of the day. But I really feel like I went through a lot in order to create this piece of art, which I love. I love doing that stuff. But right at the end, we filmed feathers being poured on me. And it actually felt really nice. Like, it was a good representation as well of you've been through all of this shit and now be a bit kinder to yourself and be softer with yourself. And yeah, it was definitely a nice way to end the day.